Right, so this should be recording and you should be seeing something. So if I go back to the game, here's the game. Right, here we are. It's Xcom 2 and it's playing on my old computer. And if I look at the GPU, it's maxed out. Yeah. So, you know what? I'd like the Steam overlay. I'd have to restart the game. Oh, well, look at that. You can sort of, can you see animations? They look all right to me. Anyway, it's a bit of a janky setup, but I'll watch this back later and then review what my microphone sounds like because as it is Thursday when I'm recording this, I will need that for later. Right, so what am I supposed to do? Break into Advent security thingy. Pretty much everywhere I go is going to cause me to... Let's see if I can... Yeah, I can get there apparently. So what do I mean by janky? Oh dear, I haven't tried speaking in a while. Now I can hear our Fleming voices. So by janky, I'm in my bedroom instead of my study. And, well, my squad's already concealed. Alright, that's more useful then. Might have been useful afterwards. Never mind. So yeah, I am in my bedroom instead of in my study using the old computer plugged into two tellies. Oh, Hobbit, how come you get two tellies? And I'm using my mobile phone as a modem. Oh, well, that didn't last too long, did it? It said I could go there without losing concealment. It lied to me. Never mind. I hate the sneaking part of this game anyway. So I'm using poverty spec internet and it really is quite bad. And and then Discord is going to be like, oh, you know that game you're playing? I'm just going to minimize it because I'm more important. Fuck you. I hate programs which go, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to take like focus away now. And I can't. Am I back in my game? Well, according to OBS, it recorded all that stuff. Not that you'd have heard anything, because of course it cancels the sounds when it does that. Bastard. I forked out for an additional unlimited data package as well, which cost me £20 for a month. As I thought, well, I'm going to be needing it because I tried to be sparing. I'd used 2.5 gigs just in my usual day-to-day use, and I used about 6 gigabytes within 2 days, and I was really trying to be like sparing. I didn't go on YouTube. I say I didn't download anything, but then Windows decided like, oh, that's a nice meter connection you got. I'm just going to download 3 gigabytes for no reason whatsoever. So that was nice. Get a robot slave. Take control as unit for the rest of the mission. Gain stamp. Autobots will be enslaved to serve resistance. Too bad that basically never happens. So if I can keep hold of this till the end of the thing, it's mine. I should have possibly killed some more stuff before I did that, but hey ho. If I don't win it, I'll chalk that up to experience. So yeah, I'm up in my bedroom, which is higher than my study, and that way I can actually get a 4G signal. Although it must be good enough to download 3 gigabytes in the day, but it's not fast. It really is poverty internet, and at some points it's at IDSN speeds. That is to say, twice as fast as dial-up. But yeah, it's working. I've got my phone plugged in via a USB cable into the motherboard, and I enabled USB tethering on that, and I've got an internet connection. Not enough to stream this, obviously, so I'll just have to upload this when I got the chance. But yeah, it will be a test, and it just means that my microphone's working. And later on today, when I use Discord for a voice call, not sponsored, tubes, I'll I'll be able to ensure everything's ship shape and Bristol fashion. Oh dear, I'm using. Never mind. Doesn't matter what. I've picked up some sayings from a YouTube that I watch. A disgusting, smelly mutant. So I thought today, amongst my other jank stuff. Oh wait, there's someone all the way over there. Yeah, I want you to attack that guy. No. Um. No. 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 Possibly. No. 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 Oh, actually, yeah. The flamethrower dude is kind of cool. Ah, yeah, but if you kill it, it's going to blow up and then you'll be on fire. So, yeah, go for that guy. I'm trying to protect the robot I've just enslaved. So anyway, my idea today was I thought, well, instead of doing it the janky way, which I've been doing, and I realise it might be down to the USB cable as well. Actually, that's a good point, actually. Just a second. I'm going to just get up and turn the lights on. So I've got to move the microphone. No need to move the microphone. I can see now that the cable I was using, the one which I suspected of being not that good because it only charges at half an amp, it's working. My connection's fine. It's not saying you've lost connection. So it's still working as a USB tether. I've got to deal with those snakes, they're bastards. The thing that annoys me about the snake stuff is, like, the enemy can shoot you, it won't hit the snake, but if you shoot, you hit the snake, but you don't hit yourself. Ah, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of, like, using grenades and stuff, because often I toss a flashbang there. But to me, it's just like, well, if the snake's wrapped around, you shouldn't be able to shoot what it's... Because, like, its victim is underneath the coils. So anyway, my idea of using the router, a router, potato, was, well, wouldn't this be nice? Because, I mean, this is what it's actually designed for, and, you know, it's thing, but it's actually really janky and unreliable and didn't work, and it was a big letdown, and maybe the power supply in it wasn't sufficient. That's why it was just like it was cutting out occasionally. Because it would say, oh yeah, USB tethered, and then it'd say, yeah, here's, data going in and out. And then about a minute later, the USB tethering slider had been turned off, and I think I'm going to lose this robot. Yep. Yeah, they're all going for the robot. Maybe if I take over Amazon Pain Delivery, as they call those little scout robots, I can use it to send it to do that. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do. You know what? Go there and take it over, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, yeah, screen shake. Fucks. Did I? Oh, I thought I pressed cancel hack. Yeah, I don't like the screen shake. I should look to see if I can turn it off in the settings. Um. So anyway, I suppose it's nice enough in that at least I've got. You can't see me gesticulating here. My phone actually works like a router. I mean, it will give me Wi-Fi tethering. It will give me USB tethering. So the router is redundant. But I thought, well, I've got this bit of kit here. It'd been nice to use it and just test if it works. But what I like and what works are two different things. So just chalk it up to experience, I guess. Um, what else is janky about my setup? Oh, well, the new old computer, it's got two SSDs in it, but the power supply is one from a. It's not a standard ATX power supply. It's an SFX power supply, and the cables in it are very short. And there's only one SATA cable. So if I want any yeah, that's the one. Kill him. So the only way I could plug the SSDs in and have them connected to anything was to. Now, if I move you to here, and hopefully you'll be all right there. Yeah, well, I got a lot of them. That's cool. Let's put you in serial killer mode. Wash away the anger. No, you won't kill him in one go. No, that's one of mine. Kill them all, ninja. See, I'm upstairs where there's no heating. At one point, I may have to turn the fan heater on. Well, it says it's 20 degrees. I was really hot. But then again, I was running up and down the stairs trying to get stuff. Oh, yeah, and that was the other bit as well. So, I thought to myself, I'll get. I know both of these because they're not monitors; they're televisions. They don't have DisplayPort in or DVI or VGA. So I thought, well, that's all right. I'll just get two HDMI's, and surely the graphics card's got two HDMI sockets. No, it does not have two HDMI sockets. It has a DVI, a DisplayPort, and HDMI, and I think that's your lot. I haven't looked further than that. So yeah, it's not really not too much. However, I thought to myself, I'll order a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. That'll just be a fun thing to have, I suppose. And yeah, go and chop him up. Yeah, only 2 points of damage. That's enough. Let's do a temporary takeover. Yeah, get that one. Um, but I was rummaging in my box of bits, and I thought to myself, I've got a DVI to HDMI cable, and one which I've tested before and works. And funny enough, even though there's no provision for sending sound over DVI, it was never ratified as a standard. It will send an audio signal through the thing. Now, I should probably do this at the end of my turn. I was just going to put my shirt back on. Why does it always default to the one I've taken over? That's not cool. Not cool, tubes. So yeah, it's a junky setup, but I mean everything's working and it's comfortable and cozy enough. And normal service will resume at the earliest on the 14th of November. That's when the man in his van will come over and have a look at the internet cable and go, "Oh yeah, it's been chopped up, hasn't it?" Yeah. But hey ho, they're doing road works outside my house, and they've dug a trench into the road. The consequence of which is they dug through the internet cable, which was not buried very deep, which is a shame. But also, it doesn't need to be buried that deep. It's just when you got your dig going through and you tear the cable, it's a bit of a bugger. Hey ho. So yeah, just stuck being upstairs where I've got a modicum of signal, and I'm just gonna play XCOM 2 because even though I've got the exact same mods and all the other stuff you need. Now, if you take out the Flammenwerfer, it's going to blow up and burn, and that's not going to be good. So I think you should go there, pick up the thing. Oh yeah, and I was going to do that in my turn, but then I was busy talking about frustrations. Oh, you've got a full override left. No. Yeah, have him. Now you may be saying, "Oh, that's a high tech score." Yeah, the way I did it was I said, "Set stat on closest unit e stat oh underscore." I've got an underscore hacking, and then 500 or 5,000. It doesn't matter. Any score above 100 will meet guaranteed to work. And the reason I did that was because I thought, look, we can do this the easy way, we can do it the hard way. The easy way is I just modify my techies tech scores to be over 100. And I'm going to put the shirt on because I am getting cold now. I've got to take my headphones off. Yeah, so the easy way is I modify the tech score so it's guaranteed to work every time, or I try to do it the proper way, which is save scumming. And the problem is, if the game was like, not stupidly optimized, and the load didn't take 5 minutes, it really did. Well, it's probably not 5 minutes, it's probably like 50 seconds, but that feels like 5 minutes when you're trying to do the same thing over and over again. And I remember there was this one hack and it said 83% chance of winning. And I did it about 10 times before it worked. And I might even have been in the last video I did. I think I actually did a video of this stuff. Yeah, it was stupid. And then I played it again after doing the stream or recording or whatever it was. And it worked. And I just thought, you know what? This is bullshit. This is bollocks. I'm not doing it. I'm not having this. So we're doing it the easy way from now on, which is the method I demonstrated. I'm going to go for the snake. So if I go there, I don't mind that it's not proper covering his flanks because I've also been modifying other things. Let's get rid of the guy that's next to the flamethrower. Most of these guys are named up. Oh God, poor. Just Amazon Torture Delivery. Nice name. They're not allowed to sit down when they're working in those warehouses. Oh yeah, of course you'll just be like, yeah, I'm gonna all attack the one I've just taken over. Wait a second. What's going on? Oh well, go do that then. Oh, you're already on fire then. Well, in that case, give him a slash. And one more for luck. I mean, he's already on fire, so might as well do it. No, don't have any health packs, so there's a snake. That's also a snake. Oh, and the other thing which is jank as well is I found this old fan heater and it was kicking up this awful stink, and then so I examined it and found the reason it's stinking is it has this plastic grill in front of the heater elements, which already you might say, well, that's just a fire hazard waiting to happen. And yeah, the stink was caused by the horrible plastic, which I assume is ABS, melting. So well done, whoever designed that £20 fan heater. And I thought to myself, what I'll try and do, because not all of these things have mounted, is I'll just take it apart a bit, and I'll take it apart, and I'll take the fan grill off. I'll clip off the bits which are mounted, and only leave the ones on which are good. And then I looked at it and it was like, oh, actually all of these are mounted, they're all bad, and they all look as if they're about to burst into flames. So I just took the grill off, and I understand that if I was to be foolish enough and stick my hand in like 5 inches, I could touch live electricity and I'd be dead. So I'm not going to stick my hand 5 inches into the thing, or for that matter, stick my toes in there. I'm going to treat it like a loaded gun. It's one of those things where you just go, well, this is dangerous, this is unsafe, but in its current way of using it, it's not going to kill you. So that's another janky thing. Now, you might be saying, oh, Hobbit, come on, for the sake of 20 quid, you could buy a new fan heater, and it'll be one that even if you were to inadvertently touch it, it won't kill you. But the thing is, I've looked inside these things, and they're all really janky and awful, and I wouldn't recommend any of them. So I've made something which is already bad, slightly more bad, but actually less bad, because the way it was before, it was going to burst into flames. Now it's not going to burst into flames. So that's another sort of janky thing as well. It's just a case of like, I've got a fan heater and it works, just don't touch it. But then again, it's the same, like, for example, with we entrust people with keys to cars and say, oh well, don't run anybody over with it, or don't run yourself over with it by taking the handbrake off. So we do plenty of these things which are dangerous. Where can you go that's safe? If you go here, no, you'll be shot by that guy. Well, here looks relatively safe. I'm trying to keep hold of this. Oh, I could have sent him to evacuate. Maybe I'll just load one of the previous levels. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, it's been a janky week, and but things are okay now. Yeah, things are they are working in a fashion now. If you're wondering what that noise there is the fan heater. I've got it on a. I've got it on a what? A thermostat. That's the word I'm looking for. It's on a thermostat. So when it reaches its pre-configured temperature, I've set it to 20 degrees, it will turn off. Aid protocol and teamwork. Oh, I can send teamwork to that. It's too bad you haven't got a medikit. Never mind. So let's send you to, yeah, let's send you here. What can you do? You can do a combat protocol, good against robots. Yep. So do that. Yeah, thanks for showing the guy not focusing on the actual like thing that happened, but hey ho, it's working. Hmm. Oh, what's airdrop? German grants an explosive grenade to the target usable 2 times per mission. Alright, I like the sound of that. Who's going to have a grenade then? No. Yeah, send it to him. Call him Pikachu because he's got yellow armour. And what did you get? Don't know. Doesn't look like he got a grenade. That's the only one you can shoot? Nah, come on. If I get you here, for example. Go on, give him a stab. So, effectively, I'm treating this like it's a holiday in the 90s in France where I've got no car, I've got no internet, all I've got is time to have fun. And I must admit, it's been quite enjoyable. I really have been enjoying it. So, yeah. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. So I may as well just enjoy myself, and I have. I mean, I say enjoy myself, much like my last holiday in France. I ended up doing a lot of work, but it's been enjoyable work. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. By enjoyable work, I mean, when I was on a holiday, it's like, could you chainsaw these trees down? And I was like, oh, can I not? And it's like, so the thing is, my cousin, he, now we're going to do this. Right, there we go. Let's try that again. Because your tech score of 1 was a bit, you know, a bit embarrassing. That's more like it. So my cousin, because we were dealing with this, I didn't know a bay bush could actually turn into a tree that's 30 foot tall, but it can. And yeah, just oh, you don't have much move. You are a bit lethargic, aren't you? Must be one of those Americans clamouring for the 15-minute waddable city. If you can't waddle to it in 15 minutes, then it's not a good design. Oh, actually, you know what? Um, you need to get up here, don't you? Because I think, yeah, look, the extraction point's there, so it means you got to get up there. And hey, that's cool. These are my. Now, I did a mission, and there's this thing like turns until you're forced to retreat. That timer went up because um, I wasn't farming the, reinforcements, but at the same time, one of them had the avatar, and I was like, right, I've got to kill this avatar. And every time I shot it, it teleported away, which was a bit unusual. So yeah, I've lost a few of my. I lost a few of my. Now, if I get to there, that means he's still got an action. There we go. Nice. That deals with that one. So I've got that. Oh, if I go there, yeah, that'll be good. Get two birds stoned at once, as Ricky would say. So what was I saying before that? That's right, yeah, so I did the mission, and about 4 of those soldiers became missing in action. But fortunately, all's well that ends well. I've rescued them, or I'm in the process of rescuing them. So yeah, just kill this dude. There we go. Now, off you go. Oh, yeah, I think it's did a temporary thing on that. So we'll just have you on Overwatch at the moment. And get you there. Oh, I remember. Yeah, 5D lizard. Yeah, I couldn't type interdimensional lizard as a nickname, so I instead thought, well, five D that counts, doesn't it? Um, let's see. Yeah, go on, and just focus on his face instead of like the actual thing. Never mind. I'm using a mod called Stop Wasting My Time, but it makes some of the animations a bit janky. But hey ho. Jank is the operative word for this week and the week after. But it's all working. It's working after a fashion. So this week I've been mostly playing this game, and I thought, you know what, I'll do a recording of it, and I'll just once this mission's over, I'll just alt tab out, and I'll have a look at how much space this take on it, because the SSDs I got there, the 250 gigs each, and these files, they can get into gigabytes quite easily, which will be a good test of when the internet connection's back, because I'll do it as an upload and see if it's uploading at the proper speed. Come on, you can get there. That's it. Ah, it's good to be getting my soldiers back. Not a civilian. I like how he's just got normal clothes on, but they're the same bright green as his uniform was. It's like, you're a prisoner, but we respect your fashion choices. So that's why we've matched your prison uniform. I don't know if there's any civilians amongst this lot. Wait, so you're going down there even though there was a ladder because, oh, you know what, I prefer climbing gutters. Oh, whatever. You know, the world is your playground, as people like to say. No, I think that was only temporary recover. Is this one fully recovered or not? Enslaved, that's the word I'm looking for. Maybe one of these will tell me or not. Advent firewall, adaptation, conditioning, mechanical chassis. Well, I can send it into the firebrand, so yeah, you're the one for me. And we'll send you up there as well. Now, that one got shut down, so we'll just wait for it to come back up. Hacked effects lost. Right, so that's a temporary one then. Trojan virus. Very nice. The thing is, they're soldiers, and you can see like they got the health there, but they don't have the mobility of before. As I was saying, that the 15-minute Wattable City. Well, I'll just have to hack that back to where it was. God, now that I'm not moving around, I can really feel the cold. I mean, before it was like it was getting quite sweaty. I was having to what's the word I was looking for? Yeah, it was sweaty, hot work, running up and down the stairs and plugging things in and moving around. But I think I've got things set up rather well now. I quite like the setup I got here. Uh, yeah, that's 5 out of 5 is in, so that's good. Right, so let's. Now, I'm not sure if you can notice this, but the cursor's a bit bigger than normal. That's because I've got my mouse pointer in Windows set to be bigger, and as a consequence, the cursor in this game, which is its own custom cursor, which I approve of, um, there's a lot of these games they just use Windows default cursors, and it's like, well, come on, you're supposed to make this an immersive experience. At least Xcom gives you. But anyway, I set it to be bigger than usual, and that's why the cursor in this is bigger than usual. That's one of the things which Stop Wasting My Time does, is it improves running speed, and it makes this animation uh, much faster than the other ones. Right, there we go. Now, I said I was going to alt tab, so we've done 38 minutes and 39 seconds as of mentioning this. So if I go to my File Explorer, this PC, let's have a look. So I've got 80 gigabytes free. Let's have a look at the file. So far, this file is well, it's not anything. So I don't know. You know what? I think what I'm going to do, I'll do this as a two-parter. So we'll get back to the Avenger, and I will finish the recording. Then we'll do part 2. Oh yeah, Rupture's a good one, but Rapid Fire's nice. So let's see. 50 bonus critical hit chance should the target takes additional 3 all attacks in the future. Oh, that could be useful against the bigger bosses. So actually, it's not up front, not as good as Rapid Fire, but it's better than Rapid Fire, depending on, like, if I'm dealing with the big boss. You may throw a launch grenade at 2 additional tiles. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Normally I'll go with salvo. You're not end your turn, but no, let's go with that one. I think longer range grenades could be fun, even though my soldiers are very mobile. And then it didn't say they've gone back to being basic. Yeah, because, well, alright, whatever. If we go to the training centre, I can retrain soldier abilities. Is it this on here? The Gorilla Tic Tac score, that's it. Oh yeah, and I've got 2 meat shields, as they call rookies, in there. So if I go here, it does photos, because, yeah, why not? Just do some photos. And a view soldier. Now, this is one of the things which I'm not particularly good with in this. Is like the soldiers bond. So I think is that Q from Star Trek? John de Clancy? Yeah, let's promote you, Mr. I Wear a Monocle. Yeah, chain shot. I like chain shot. Your flashbang grenades 50 enemies for 1 turn. No, let's go chain shot. That's cool. Oh, I could these running gun, shots fire assault rifle, PS3 armor. Yeah, nice. That's useful considering how many how well armored the aliens are. There's one thing I want to check actually. Can I view inventory? That's the one. So got those. I don't really. There's a big list of stuff in there, but I want to sort it by. What if I go to build items? Now I should have somewhere in this the crossbow thing. And that needs a wingman corpse. And okay, understandable. Like there was this. They got the old fashioned weapons like a crossbow thing and a pistol. But I haven't seen those, and I don't know. Maybe I've got it on one soldier, and the soldier never get it. No, I'd see it in rotation. What if I go to the proving ground, see if there's like a way to upgrade it? No, don't see it in there. So anyway, it looks like everything's working more or less. I'm right. I'm going to end this now to see how big this recording is. Thanks for watching. Go away.